the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 15th ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Trojans will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. First play, taking a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. What a grab by the junior.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running back grabs it on a screen, and he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the USC Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Quick juke to get free. What a catch and run by the junior. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Here we go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Finds his man. It's Simpson.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down after that previous play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Haynes. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, it's Haynes. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun running play called. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Fire to the right side, complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks into the clear. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. To the air, it's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down for the offense.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Breaks free. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Great footwork, a big opening now. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 3.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished it.
Now here he goes. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wiggle earns enough to get the first down. The Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first and 10, look at the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lions.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's reeled in. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. To throw, it's Sanders. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Trojans getting set on first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Grinding away with their running game. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Breaks free. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.